All right, Jan, we're ready to go. Jan! Jan! Jan!
Sorry, I was using my Bose QuietComfort True Wireless Noise Cancelling Earbuds.
So sick of your Jan.
The wait is finally over. After teasing us with the Bose 700 and 500 back in September 2019, Bose have finally released the newly named Bose QuietComforts and Bose Sport Earbuds. The Bose QuietComforts, or the QCs, are Bose's new flagship true wireless earbuds that boast high sound quality with groundbreaking noise cancelling to compete with the other top dogs in the same category. Are the QuietComforts worth the wait, or is it too late? Before we answer that question, let's see what's inside the box. The box is very clean and simple, and once you open it, the only thing you see is the case. There's really not much inside. We have the USB-C cable and the size variations of the Stay Here ear tips. You also have the usual documentation, but no one cares about these. It's the same for the Sport earbuds. Case, USB-C cable, ear tip variations, and documentations. Now I'm gonna quickly go over features that are not necessarily bad, but they're more or less features that everyone already expects from products like these. The QCs are optimized for Bluetooth 5.1 for fast connectivity, voice assistant integration, has an IPX4 water resistance rating, a wireless charging case, and fast charging over USB-C. The QCs have a battery life of up to 6 hours and 18 if you include the 2 extra charges that the case gives you. And while 18 hours total isn't that bad, it's slightly disappointing considering its competitors, the AirPod Pros and the Sony XM3s, offer a total battery life of 24 hours. And if you think that's the only downside to the QCs, well, think again. The QuietComfort's touch controls are pretty underwhelming. You can play, pause, activate voice assistants, answer, and decline phone calls on the right earbuds. While on the left earbud, the only thing you can do is change between noise cancelling levels by double tapping, and by holding it down. If you go on the Bose Music app, you can only set it to skip the track forward or hear the battery level. And that's it. I would have loved more options for the left earbud, but I guess the right earbuds can do all the heavy lifting. Which brings me to another important note, that while you can listen to music using only the left or right earbud, you need to be wearing the right earbud if you want to do phone calls or use voice assistants. There's also one pretty big issue that slightly sticks out, and that issue is that it's big and it sticks out of your ears. I just want to say that I personally don't care about the size of the earbuds, but I can definitely see why people would be turned off by the size of the QCs. It's slightly bigger than most earbuds out there, and when you wear it, it sticks out quite a lot from your ears. The case is also on the chunky side. I know it's a nitpick, but if you're someone who wears tight pants and like to put the case in your pockets, it leaves a pretty noticeable bulge. Lastly, the QCs don't have multi-point pairing, which is honestly a shame because this could have been the feature that could have set it apart between its competitors. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, why do we even want the QCs? It's just flaw after flaw after flaw. Boy, do I have some good news for you. You know, all these criticisms that I just mentioned before, I think they're all gonna be irrelevant with this one feature that the QCs have. What feature, you may ask? The active noise cancelling. I genuinely think the QCs have snapped its competitors with its noise cancelling.
Mr. Bose, we don't feel so good.
The noise cancelling is the best I've ever experienced for earbuds. I tried the QCs against the AirPod Pros, and the difference was so noticeable that it wasn't even close. Next, I put it up against Sony's XM3 earbuds, and from first impressions, it was really close. So I had to test it through different environments for 1 week, using it in the bus, the train, and in a busy city. But after a few days, the QCs have proven to have the better noise cancelling, and it doesn't have that background hiss that you'd find in other noise cancelling products. Sony's XM3s were not that bad, but I found that high frequency sounds would still be hearable, while the QCs do a good job of silencing those same high frequency sounds. If you use the Bose Music app, you can manually adjust the amount of noise cancelling you want to use. You can also set 3 different levels as your favorites and cycle through them by double tapping the left earbud. By default, the favorites are set to 0 for no noise cancelling, 5 for a good balance of noise cancelling and ambient sound, and 10 for full-on noise cancelling. As for the sound quality, it's no joke either. It's what you'd expect from a Bose flagship product. The bass sounds full and punchy, the mids are prioritized, The highs are not as prominent, but enough that it doesn't get lost in the mix, and the vocals are clean and clear. The microphones are also impressive. It does a good job of blocking out outside noise when you're in a call. Lastly, the QCs have a new ear tip design called the Stay Here Max. It's actually better if you try all 3 sizes to see what best suits you. As for my personal opinion, I found these more comfortable than the Sony XM3s. I wore the earbuds about 3 hours every day and have had no issues with the comfortability. But again, make sure you try the other ear tips or it's not gonna feel good if you're using the wrong size. And as always, if the black color doesn't do it for you, there is the option of buying the white color called Soapstone. Now before I give my final thoughts, I'm gonna quickly talk about QC's little brother, the Bose Sport Earbuds. For a cheaper price, you'll get earbuds that offer almost the exact same features that the QCs do. The one big difference between the Sport Earbuds and the QCs is that this one doesn't have noise cancelling. It also has 1 less hour battery life and no wireless charging. The sound drivers are technically smaller than the QCs as well, but I hardly noticed any difference when I was trying them out. In terms of design, the Sport Earbuds are noticeably smaller than the QCs. They're also lighter, which makes them great for physical activity. It also has the same ear tip design, so you're basically guaranteed the secure and comfortable fit when outdoors. The color variations for the Sport Earbuds are Glacier White and Baltic Blue. So, were the QuietComforts worth the wait? Well, that's for you to decide. For me, the pros heavily outweigh the cons for the QCs. And although it is on the pricey side compared to its other competitors, you are getting what's advertised with Bose and more. The active noise cancelling is probably the best there is for true wireless earbuds. And don't forget that you get amazing sound quality that we all associate with Bose. If you can get over its appearance and size, then the QCs are definitely worth its price. And if you don't really care about noise cancelling, you do have the option to go for the much cheaper and smaller Bose Sport Earbuds. And that's it for the QuietComforts. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want to know more about our products, make sure you go to our website at pvtech.co.nz. I'm Jan from PVTech. Thanks for watching.